Start spreading the news. Two guys who have made it there both think they can make it anywhere. And now their New York City melodrama has become national news. Hi, everybody. I'm Michael Smerconish in for Tucker. Michael Bloomberg is no longer a Republican, and though he's not a presidential candidate yet, he still has billions of dollars. And according to today's New York Daily News, there's no love lost between the current mayor and his predecessor, Rudy Giuliani. In his column, Michael Goodwin writes, every step Bloomberg takes toward running for president puts him closer to a collision with his former mentor. It's a clash in the making for some time, and it's more personal than political. Forget policy differences. It's a macho battle for bragging rights, with the White House thrown in as a bonus. Along with enunciating specific points of contention between the two, Goodwin suggests that Bloomberg chafed at living in Giuliani's long political shadow. Bloomberg has indicated that he won't enter the race for president simply to play spoiler. He'll only get in to win. But if the Daily News is accurate, and there are, in fact, soap opera dynamics between Rudy Giuliani and Michael Bloomberg, might Bloomberg enter for the chance to show up America's mayor? Joining me now is somebody who knows Bloomberg and Giuliani quite well, former Republican U.S. Senate candidate K.T. McFarland. K.T. from 90 miles away in Philly. I thought these two guys were tight. What's the deal?
Well, I saw Michael Goodwin last night. He said he was writing this piece. I disagree with him. I think both of these men are very capable and they're grown-ups. They're not doing this out of some grudge match. They're doing this because they both want to have ideas of how the country goes forward. And Michael Bloomberg is a shrewd businessman. He wouldn't be a billionaire if he weren't. He's not going to enter this race unless he thinks he sees his way to victory.
He had some big shoes to fill. I mean, it's amazing that Michael Bloomberg is of the stature, having followed Rudy Giuliani, where he's considered presidential timber. Because, you know, it's all about expectations in this game. And, boy, the expectations for anyone who followed Rudy were that he would never be able to match up.
Well, Bloomberg has been successful because Rudy was successful first. You know, you wouldn't have the success that Mike Bloomberg has seen in running New York if Rudy hadn't come in the beginning. Rudy turned the ship around. New York was in trouble. The bond rating was bad, crime on the streets, broken windows. You couldn't drive your car around town for fear you'd have squeegee men come and mug you. So Rudy broke a lot of China, and he turned New York around. Having done that, Bloomberg could come in and take it the rest of the way.
Some of the aspects of Goodwin's story are pretty salacious. I mean, there's a report in here today that says Giuliani had the executive chef prepare food for his mother 3 times a week and would have it delivered to her 10 blocks away, and that Bloomberg was beefing about this. What do you know about that?
Well, I don't really know anything about...
Did you eat any of that food? Tell us right now.
I was never invited to those lunches, I'm sorry to say.